As Dr. Fauci flees for retirement, we have a meltdown from cringe Jean-Pierre during a press conference the other day. It looks like it was going to be Dr. Fauci's final speech from the White House podium. It says here, USA Today, Dr. Fauci's final message before retirement: get your updated COVID-19 shots. Get your 15, 16, 19, 20 booster, because you got to get those roosters away from you, because the COVID's going to get you. The COVID's going to get you. We need to raise more money because of the FTX crash to filter through to the Democrat Party. That's what we got to do, folks. So make sure to go out and support Big Pharma and get them boosters. We got to get that money rolling in, folks.
So we know it's safe. We know that it is effective. So my message, and my final message, maybe the final message I give you from this podium, is that please, for your own safety, for that of your family, get your updated COVID-19 shot as soon as you're eligible.
With all this going on, the Washington Post posted yesterday, vaccinated people now make up the majority of COVID deaths. It's no longer a pandemic of the unvaccinated, and they had to get that out there. It's no longer the unvaccinated that are doing. They were the ones that were killing everybody. They're the ones that were doing it because they didn't want to get the shot. They didn't want to protect you. They didn't want to protect your family, your coworkers, grandma, the dog, everybody. Didn't want to do it. The first time a majority of Americans dying from the coronavirus received at least the primary series of the vaccine. I'm telling you, there's probably a lot of people out there right now that are going, maybe I shouldn't have got this thing. Fauci set to step down as director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, and President Joe Biden's chief medical advisor addresses reporters at the White House press briefing room for what is expected to be the final time. Thank God we don't have to hear from this guy anymore. It's over. End of the year. Goodbye, Dr. Fauci. House Republicans who are poised to take control of the chamber in the next Congress have vowed to investigate Fauci as part of a slew of investigations into the Biden administration. Quote, if there are oversight hearings, I will absolutely cooperate fully and testify before Congress, end quote, Fauci said. As flip-flop Fauci finished up his press conference, there was some legitimate questions coming from the press corps, and it was asking to what Dr. Fauci's thoughts were on the origins of COVID-19. And I thought it was very strange because cringe Jean-Pierre kind of got involved and took over the podium and said that people were being rude. And I thought that was very strange because when you're at a press conference, you have a press there and they should be able to ask questions. And I don't know, it was just very strange. Let's take a look at the video right here.
Move on. Go ahead, Alex. Go ahead. Alex, don't be disrespectful. You're being disrespectful. Hold on. Hold on. No, wait, I did not call on you, Stephen. Go ahead, Alex. You're next.
Dr. Fauci, only 13% of...
Hold on 1 second. We have a process here. I'm not calling out on people who yell. And you're being disrespectful to your colleagues, and you're being disrespectful to our guests. I will not call on you if you yell, and also you're taking time off the clock because Dr. Fauci has to leave in a couple of minutes. I'm done. I'm not getting into a back and forth with you. Go ahead, Jeremy.
Dr. Fauci,
but she's
only
asking a great question.
Go ahead, Jeremy. Go ahead, Jeremy.
She's asking a valid question. You ask your question, you should allow her to answer the
Go ahead,
question.
Jeremy.
She's asking a valid
Jeremy.
question, Dr. Fauci, on the origin of COVID-19.
It is not your turn. It is not your turn.
You can't understand people. That's the thing. You can't read a press briefing. You need to call from people across the room. She has a valid question. She's asking about the origin of COVID-19.
I hear the question.
And Dr. Fauci is the best person to answer
I hear your question, but we're not doing this the way you want it. This is a disrespectful. It is. I'm done. Simon, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with you right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. You're taking time away from your colleagues. Go ahead.
Kudos to the gentleman in the press corps for calling out cringe Jean-Pierre. And like you said, if Fauci is the expert on coronavirus, then he should have the information or a thought as to where coronavirus came from. But they won't talk about that because we know about gain of function. We know about the Wuhan labs. We know where it came from. And this shutdown by cringe Jean-Pierre is a typical response by Democrats when you're asked a question and to give facts. So what do you think, Army? Did you enjoy the call out from the gentleman in the press corps? Do you think people that have gotten their 14, 15, A, B, C, D, E, F, G shot are now second guessing getting the coronavirus shots? I'll tell you this, there's not any amount of money that you could pay me to put an experimental shot into my body. I'm all natural, Army. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. And of course, the first time over here, make sure to subscribe. Give the thumbs up button because it pushes this video along and many of my other videos along in the algorithm. I'll be back, and make sure to always keep it loud and keep it live. Talk to you soon. Peace.